Welcome back to Moments of Mystery. Today's story, Why, is for you. It began with a letter, typed on a yellowing sheet of paper, folded twice and slid beneath the front door of the Mountain View Inn. There was no return address, no salutation, just one line. We're watching you. Now, in most towns, a note like that would cause a stir. But in Stillwater Hollow, it barely raised an eyebrow. People there were used to strange things. Coincidences that felt like patterns, shadows that seemed to listen, and clocks that ticked a little too loudly when you told a lie. But even so, the letter was unsettling. The owner of the inn, a woman named Cass, took the note to Sheriff Dalton, who read it twice and simply said, "You ever feel like a place is trying to speak to you?" Cass blinked. "Sheriff, I run a business. I don't talk to wallpaper." But then, the next night, it happened again. Another letter. Same paper, same font. This time it read, "We liked what you did with the curtains." And Cass did change the curtains. Just last week. From lace to velvet. Nobody had noticed. At least, nobody had said anything. The third letter arrived, tucked into a sugar jar. "We prefer honey." That was the tipping point. Cass, no longer amused, installed cameras. She checked the guest logs. She even asked Ernie, the quiet man in room 4B, if he'd seen anyone suspicious. He hadn't, but he had noticed the shadows in the hallway seemed to grow longer after midnight. When she checked the footage the next morning, there was no one delivering the letter. The papers just appeared. That's when she called her niece, May, fresh out of college, studying psychology, but fascinated with folklore. May didn't look for fingerprints. She looked for patterns. She found one. Each letter appeared exactly at 3:03 a.m., and each letter mentioned something Cass had done alone. No one else knew, not even May, which meant the letters weren't being written to Cass. They were being written by her. May found a second typewriter in the attic, old, dusty, and still warm. The ribbon ink matched the letters. Cass didn't remember using it, but under hypnosis, May discovered something else. Cass was waking up at night, sleepwalking to the attic, typing letters to herself. Why? Because, in May's words, "You've been taking care of everyone else for so long, Aunt Cass. Your mind decided it was time someone took care of you." The letters were kind, observant. They noticed the curtains. They knew she liked honey. They reminded her that someone, even if it was her, was watching over the person she often forgot about, herself. So the mystery of the letters wasn't about a stranger. It was about recognition, quiet love, and the strange, beautiful idea that sometimes you are the one you've been waiting for. Thanks for listening. I'm KG Heartstopper, and always remember, you matter, you mean something. Go be kind.